Hi students, welcome to my channel Bhavana's Math Heaven. Today I am going to explain you a new topic, trigonometry. If you observe this word, trigonometry is derived from Latin. There are three words involved in it. One is tri. Tri means three. Gonia means angles. Metron means measurement. The branch which deals with the measurement of three angles is called trigonometry. Where do you find three angles? Obviously in a triangle, isn't it? If you take a right angle triangle, what is meant by right angle triangle? The triangle in which one angle is 90 degrees is called a right angle triangle, and the side opposite to right angle is called hypotenuse, and the two sides which containing the right angle are called legs, and the two remaining angles of right angle triangle are acute angles. If we take one acute angle as theta generally it is a Greek letter. Angles are generally represented with Greek letters. With respect to theta, this leg is considered as adjacent side, and the other leg which is exactly opposite to theta, that is generally taken as opposite side, and this is hypotenuse. The three sides are, once again, which is adjacent to theta is named as adjacent side, and the side which is opposite to theta is named as opposite side, and the side opposite to right angle is hypotenuse. By using these three sides, you can write six ratios, only six ratios. So what are those six ratios? One is the ratio between opposite side and hypotenuse. The second one is the ratio between adjacent side and hypotenuse, and the third one is the ratio between opposite side and adjacent side. These are the three main ratios. Again, number one, ratio between opposite side and hypotenuse. Second one is the ratio between adjacent side and hypotenuse, and third one is the ratio between opposite side and adjacent side. In trigonometry, these three ratios are named as, with respect to theta, don't forget it, with respect to theta, these ratios are called sine theta, cosine theta, tangent theta. Briefly, pick the first three letters, this becomes sine, S-I-N, don't say it as sin, sine theta. And the first three letters of this, cos theta, tan theta. So briefly, these three ratios are called sine theta, cos theta, tan theta. What is the definition of sine theta now? Side opposite to theta by hypotenuse. The ratio between opposite side and hypotenuse is called sine theta. The ratio between adjacent side and hypotenuse is called cos theta, and the ratio between opposite and adjacent side is called tan theta. These are the three main ratios. If you take the reciprocals of these three, check the first one, opposite by hypotenuse, and its reciprocal is hypotenuse by opposite. And the second ratio is adjacent by hypotenuse, and its reciprocal is hypotenuse by adjacent. And coming to the third one, opposite by adjacent, and its reciprocal is adjacent by opposite. So by using these three, if you write their reciprocals, you get another three. So totally these six ratios are formed using these three sides. Then what about the names of those three reciprocals? The reciprocal of sine theta is named as cosecant theta. Cosecant theta. Briefly, you can write this as, by using the first five letters, C-O-S-E-C. Read it as cosecant. Otherwise, you can represent by using first letter and third letter and fifth letter, C-S-C theta, also called C-S-C, cosecant theta. And the reciprocal of cos is called as secant theta. Pick the first three letters, secant theta. And the reciprocal of tangent is called or is named as cotangent theta. the first three letters COT. That's why it is simply called as cot theta. So the reciprocal ratios are cosecant theta, secant theta and cot theta. And the definition of cosecant is hypotenuse by opposite, and the definition of secant is hypotenuse by adjacent, and the third, the definition of cot, that is adjacent by opposite. These are the 6 ratios. If you observe these 6, clearly we notice that the first ratio and fourth ratio are reciprocal to each other. When we call two ratios are reciprocal to each other, if you multiply those two ratios, if you get their product as 1, then they are said to be reciprocal to each other, isn't it? What is the definition of sine? Opposite by hypotenuse. Definition of cosecant is hypotenuse by opposite. When you multiply these two ratios, opposite gets cancelled, hypotenuse gets cancelled, and you get the product as 1. So clearly the sine theta and cosecant theta are reciprocal to each other. So that's why we can write the product as sine theta into cosecant theta equals to 1. This is called a reciprocal relation. So in this first reciprocal relation, if you write sine theta as subject and by transposing cosecant theta to that side, it becomes 1 by cosecant theta. So sine theta equal to 1 by cosecant theta and cosecant theta equals to 1 by sine theta. These are the two auxiliary relations which are formed by the first one. And the second, cos theta, and fifth, secant theta, they are also reciprocal to each other. So their product is also 1. Cos theta into secant theta equals to 1. So from that, if you write cos theta as subject, it becomes cos theta equal to 1 by secant theta. If you want to write secant theta as subject, transpose cos theta to that side, it becomes 1 by cos theta. So cos theta equal to 1 by secant theta equal to 1 by cos theta. And finally, tan and cot, they are also reciprocal to each other. So their product is also 1. Tan theta into cot theta equal to 1. From this, tan theta equals to 1 by cot theta and cot theta equals to 1 by tan theta. These are the 3 reciprocal relations. Got it?